What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I have a very special video for you today. We're going to be taking a look at Enhance Auto's brand new sexy stocks. Now, just as a disclaimer, Enhance Auto did send me these sexy stocks for free, but they did not ask me to review it. They said I could if I wanted to, but that was up to me. But they just wanted me to be able to use the product. So huge shout out to those guys. Super great guys over there. I've even got my sexy buttons shirt on today. But I am a huge fan of Enhance Auto's products. I have their sexy knob right here. I use it all the time. I have a full set of sexy buttons that I use. I have the Gen 2 Commander and the sexy app that I've used to integrate to make my turn signal change on my ambient lighting here. And I'm sure the sexy stocks here are built with the same level of quality and effectiveness that all of the other Enhance Auto products have. Now, again, not the biggest fan of stocks in general. Like, I much prefer having buttons on my steering wheel. I don't miss turn signal stocks. I don't love having it on the Model Y. I don't really care for the rumors that they're probably bringing it back on the Model 3. I much prefer the buttons. It doesn't take very long to get used to. But I know there's a lot of people that prefer having a turn signal stock, not just for muscle memory purposes, but I know in some other countries where there's a lot of roundabouts, if the wheel's upside down and you're trying to press the turn signal, it can be kind of tough. So for those people and the people that just really love stocks, this is going to be an excellent product, and I'm super stoked to check it out with you guys here. So let's go ahead and get it unboxed and get it installed. Now, as with every single Enhance Auto product, super premium packaging. Very nice. There's magnets in this box. Love magnets, but absolutely beautiful design here. Very well packaged in here. We've got both stocks here. They have adhesive that we'll put on the actual steering column there to get them to stay. And then inside of this box here, you've got your Gen 2 Commander and all the wiring harnesses needed to install that. Now, again, as I mentioned, I already have a Gen 2 Commander installed. I use all their other products. So I'm actually going to be giving this Gen 2 Commander and wiring harness away to one of you guys. So if you have been on the fence and you want some of these Enhance Auto products, maybe you just want to get your turn signal set up like this, all you need for that is the Gen 2 Commander and the sexy app. So I'm going to be giving it away to one of you guys. So drop a comment down below if you want to be entered for a chance to win that. You have to like the video and subscribe. And then underneath this padding, there's some additional adhesive there. But we can go ahead and take a couple of these stalks out. And here we go. So very, very simple, clean design. So they'll sit, like this and get a nice satisfying click there. And then you've got a button as well that you can push on the other end there. And then this is obviously the opposite side, and they're perfectly molded to fit here on the updated Model 3, and you can obviously get them for your specific vehicles. I think they're probably going to be about the same molding wise since everything's being redesigned now, but very nice. You can use one, you can use two, whatever you want. And the only other thing even on the stock is the little power supply here. So it's powered by a watch battery. It's a CR2032. And these are super, easy to access. You can find them at any convenience store. Very clean, no wiring, no disassembly, anything like that. Just stick and play. So let's go ahead and get it installed. All right, like I said, this is a super simple installation, but they give you these little wet wipes here, and you want to open these up and then clean off the steering wheel column with this just to get rid of any dust or oil or anything that might be preventative on helping the adhesive stick. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll just give it a few seconds to dry off there. And they do recommend installing this in a kind of warm environment. So if you have to install it outside, maybe precondition the cabin up a little bit, or in a garage or something like I have here. They recommend around 21 degrees Celsius or around 69 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. It's plenty hot in here right now. I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, just if you are doing it in a colder climate, just make sure you heat the cabin up a little bit. And they also recommend that once you stick them on, you don't mess with them for about 48 hours to help that adhesive stay on a little bit and you keep it relatively warm. So if you're outside a lot, or if you park your car outside, maybe try and find an indoor place to keep it for a little bit, or just keep the cabin temperature up a little bit so that that adhesive can, get stronger and stronger as it forms. Obviously for this video, for testing purposes, we're not going to wait the 48 hours, but for best connection, best seal of the adhesives, wait a little bit. And of course we have all of these arrows here showing us kind of where to put it and where to pull, but there's a pretty obvious place where it goes. It's formed, like I said, around that steering column. So here we have the left bottom stock. So we'll go ahead and position it. They recommend about 2 millimeters away from the steering wheel so that when you turn, it doesn't hit the bump there. And again, like I said, you can kind of move it around and you can feel there's kind of a groove on the side of the steering wheel where it fits right in. So once you find that little spot, you can kind of move it up and down to find it. Once it hits that spot, you know you're in the right place there. And then we're going to go ahead and push with one hand, and then you're going to pull the first tab with your opposite hand. So make sure I'm in the right spot here. And I'm going to go ahead and pull on number 1 here. Continuing to press down. All right, I went a little too far down, so I just removed it for a sec. I'm going to scoot it back down a little bit. You can really tell because of this portion here be sitting too much on that gap. But I think we're in the right spot now, so we're going to push. And we're going to drop our windows on accident. And I'm just going to push here for best adhesion, and then let go. All right, let's do the other one. Oh, and then there is the third tab, and that's your battery tab, so I just pulled that out. Now we've got our second one. Let's try and align it here, kind of where we have this one. Fitting in that groove nicely, a couple millimeters away from the steering wheel. And we're gonna pull on the first tab. Boom. And then let's find our second tab here. This one tends to get stuck on the other side, so make sure it's facing you. Pull that one out, and then we're gonna press. And that battery tab is already removed, so we're good on that. And that's it. Simple as that. You can push down a little bit, not too hard, but just a little bit of pressure there. And you can go ahead and spin the wheel around just to make sure nothing's hitting, which as you can see, nothing is. All clear, and you got easy access there. So that's it. I mean, just simple as that. They sit kind of right behind the steering wheel, so it's almost invisible. It's not like in your peripheral or anything. It doesn't block any vents. Nice and seamless there. Not the perfect installation job by me. I think one's a little bit further back than the other, but it'll work for now. But now that we've got them installed, let's go ahead and get them paired to the Commander. All right, that firmware is done updating. Now we're gonna go back here and we're gonna click STALKS here at the bottom of the screen. STALKS required, yep, we've got those. So press the side of the stock and wait till it connects. So we're gonna push the button on the side. Boom. And then to add the opposite one, we can swipe over and then connect a new stock, press that side button. Boom. All right, we've got both of them connected. You could pretty much set these to do anything, right? You can have them be your traditional turn signal on one side and drive selector on the other side. You can set the button to be full self-driving, autopilot, park, whatever you want it to be. It's really endless, and that's all just the standard features. Then you've got a ton of other features inside of the app that you can set these stalks to do. So if you're like, I prefer using the turn signal on the steering wheel on the Model 3, and I want to use the stock just for full self-driving or just for autopilot, you can have it do anything. And there are multiple functions for each of the different things that the stock can do. So the button and the flicking up and flicking down, all of them can do different things. The customization options are nearly endless. But by default, we can see on the app here that the left stock single button press is a windshield wiper wipe. Then left turn is down, right turn is up, just how you'd expect a normal turn signal stock to work. And you can click it back down, second time to stop it. And then on the opposite side, we've got up set to reverse, so foot on the brake, up, reverse. My seat's gonna move around and stuff. Push in for park, and then swipe down for drive, which is exactly what you'd expect on, you know, a last gen product. But not only can you customize each of your single press items, so up, push button, and down, but you can also add double press actions and long press actions. Now these will introduce a slight delay, but we can go ahead and try one to see how long that delay really is. Mirrors, let's just do something that makes sense. So fold mirrors, save action. So now we have on the button, we've got a double press to fold the mirrors. So let's try it. So there's your delay. Super, super nothing, basically. But if you are doing, you know, reverse and park and drive and you're doing that on double press, just keep in mind it might add that slight delay. One thing to keep in mind though is if you see this little bar at the top between drive and park, these actions are specific to the drive mode you're in. So if we switch over to park, you can see that it doesn't have any long press or double press actions, so we have to be in drive to get this to work. So once we're in drive, let's long press the button, and here comes our fan speed to max. So really, really cool that you can have them specific to your drive modes. When we're in park, let's do double press, and let's do media and do pause and mute. How about that? All right, so now if we flick our turn signal, our left turn signal up twice, and we're in park, it's gonna play and pause the music, or podcast is what I'm listening to here, so.
Against that Georgia Ross, they're better.
That's so freaking cool. You can see when I go into here to look at the different actions, I mean, you have all kinds of stuff. You could switch acceleration modes. You could have a quick action, a little double tap that instantly switches to your sport acceleration mode if you needed to get around somebody real quick or something like that. But what this does is make it a lot more accessible for people who are just transitioning into an EV or a Tesla in general, and they want some of those more familiar kind of creature comforts. And while everything still exists on this display or on the steering wheel, having the customization to have hardware stocks that can do all the same stuff and even more than a traditional vehicle could do is really, really neat and really, really helpful. One thing I just saw when I was kind of scrolling through the different options in here, like I said, there's these little blue dots on things that you can see that are new. I went to headlights here, and you can see you've got obviously high beam, low beam. You also have a high beam strobe. So if you've ever done one of those things where you come to a stop and you're across from a bunch of different people, you all kind of get there at the same time, and one of you's feeling a little bit generous, and you're like, go ahead, you can go. Or a pedestrian's walking by, you know, go ahead, you can walk, whatever. You give them the little double tap of your headlights. This is an even further step of that. So I went ahead and put high beam strobe, and then you can actually change how many times it blinks. So we'll do 3 times. Put it on my up stock on the left side. But if we push up 1 time, the lights go. Really cool. So just a little thing, like you can get that muscle memory down. You're like, I need to let a pedestrian pass, or I need to let an oncoming car know that they can go. I just flick up real quick, little strobe action, really neat. Again, just stuff that a normal car can't do. And again, I'm just scratching the surface of everything that you can do inside of the Sexy app, using the Sexy stocks, the Sexy buttons, the Sexy commander. Everything is just so sexy here, and it all works so smoothly and effortlessly, and everything is so freaking well made, and that's why I love Enhance Auto. Now, this bundle here that comes with the 2 stocks and the Gen 2 Commander retails for $429. If you already have a Commander, which I think retails for $199, you can pick up just the stocks, and that is $199 also for the 2 stocks by themselves. So if you guys want to pick up the Sexy stocks or any of Enhance Auto's other excellent products for Tesla, you can use my link down in the description and use code Metz Tech to get 10% off. All right, I thought we could take the Sexy stocks out for a little bit of a spin, see if I can even get my muscle memory to use them again. Let's just go up here and we'll put on our turn signal here. It's so, I always find it hilarious when people say, I just can't get used to it. I can't, because your thumb is literally rests on the turn signals. Like, you don't have to lift your hand up and flick the stop. Oh, I see, I just didn't do it again. I just failed. I failed. But yeah, your thumb is just right here, so how hard is it to just click them? But people don't like to change, really. It's not even changing, and people don't like to adapt in any way. All right, let's just use it here. Okay. It has a nice, satisfying clicking sound. Yeah, I think I put the left one more in the right spot than I put the right one. The right one's up a little high, so it's throwing me off a little bit. But I'll readjust those. But I like that it sits behind the steering wheel, so you almost like can't see it. And then we got our single windshield wiper wipe there. Let's switch gears here. So come to a stop, throw it in park here, boom, and then brake. Reverse, and then drive again. Can you switch it at low speeds? Yeah, you can. Okay, cool. So you don't have to have your foot on the brake completely, but you have to be under that speed threshold. Like I said, not the biggest stock guy in the world, but if you're gonna get stocks, get these ones because they're high quality. Obviously, Enhance Auto has that full range of customization. These aren't limited to your traditional stock features. Yeah, I definitely put the one higher than the other. That you'd get on, you know, like another third-party product that may be out there that I may have seen in a couple different places. Those are going to be limited to turn signal and drive selector. This, because of the functionality and the power of that Gen 2 commander, it unlocks everything. And the Sexy app unlocks everything. So much customization. Oh, see, it's my brain. I can't. I just use the button instead of the stock. I'm sorry, Enhance Auto. But yeah, I just did it again. I can't. It's gonna take me time to unlearn. All right, let's try this. All right, here we go. Okay, cool. I did it. I just have to think long and hard before I touch the stock. Don't take that out of context. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the Sexy stocks. Are you gonna be picking some up? Again, if you need a Gen 2 commander and you want to kind of get in on the ground floor and see what the Enhance Auto ecosystem is all about, you want to use the app and do some of that customization, I will be giving away not one, but 2 Gen 2 commanders. I realized I had another one from my Sexy knob that I'm not using. So I'll be giving away 2 Gen 2 commanders to one of you guys down in the comment section. So drop a like, leave a comment down below, and make sure you're subscribed because this is only available for subscribers, and I'll be getting one shipped out to you free of charge. And of course, if you guys did enjoy this video, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss every single new video the second I hit publish. We'll see you in the next one.